Look, he is one of the most talented players offensively that we've seen in the last 10 years.
This kid has scoring champion type of potential. I had one scout, very optimistic here, but I had one scout tell me they think he can be a top 10 player in the league within 2 years.
It's going to happen the first practice of training camp. Darryn Peterson's going to step on the floor and take 2 dribbles, and everybody on that team is going to look up and say, he's the best player on this team.
I think he pissed off he didn't go #1, Uncle Ojo, and I think he's going to come out and try and show and prove that he was the best player in this draft.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mario Beyond the Yard, and if you haven't seen, Darryn Peterson has been tearing it up in the Summer League. And it begs me to ask this question. Have we seen this before? Or is it a fluke? We're going to dive into this video, so sit back, grab some popcorn, grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and let's cue the intro. What's going on? It's Mario Beyond the Yard, and if you love sports content and basketball takes, then this is the channel for you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for further videos, and let me know what you want to see. Alright now, peace. Through just 2 Summer League games, Darryn Peterson has completely changed the conversation of who should have got the first pick. Coming into the draft, everybody knew he could score, but the only real question was whether his game would transfer to the next level. Well, I think you already have your answer. In his first 2 Summer League games, he scored 28 points against the Atlanta Hawks and 25 points against his fellow top 3 draft pick, Cam Boozer. That's 53 points through his first Summer League games. But honestly, the box score doesn't even tell the full story. What impressed me the most was not only did he score points, but how effortlessly everything looked. Most rookies that come in the Summer League, they try to prove that they belong too much. They try to do too much, they try to force shots, and they try to drive into traffic, and they play too fast. But Darryn Peterson did the exact opposite. He played at his own pace. Every possession looked controlled. Every move had a purpose. When the defense gave him space, he torched them. And when they collapsed, he found the open man. 12 assists in game 2 might actually be more impressive than the scoring, because we all expected him to get buckets, but not everybody expected him to run an offense. And this shows that he could play the point guard and the shooting guard. People are going to ask me, Mari, if he was that good, why did he go #2? And trust me, it had nothing to do with skill.
I was saying, like, we got called 911.
Can you describe the pain? What was it like?
Everybody caught like a cramp in their calf or something in the middle of the night, but my whole body. So I'm laying on the training table, just not able to move. I felt like I was gonna die until that day.
Did it scare you?
Yeah, for sure. It traumatized me. Anytime I felt anything, no matter how much I told myself it wasn't gonna happen, the brain works its own way.
What's crazy about that is none of it was supposed to happen. Coming into his freshman season at Kansas, Darryn Peterson wasn't just viewed as another 5-star recruit. To a lot of NBA scouts, he was a franchise player, the favorite to be the #1 overall pick. And when he actually played, he looked exactly like that. In just 24 games, Peterson averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal while shooting 44, 38, and 82 from the free throw line. Those are incredible numbers for a freshman playing in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball. But here's the problem. Most NBA teams didn't get to evaluate Darryn Peterson over a full season. He missed 11 out of Kansas' 35 games because of a combination of health issues, including full body cramping that became one of the biggest stories surrounding his season. There were games where he looked absolutely unstoppable, but then there's also games where he wouldn't see more than 10 minutes. The conversation stopped being about his talent, and it became about his availability, his health, and even further, his mentality.
There is no team in hell that should grab Darryn Peterson #1. You cannot do it.
National media members began asking uncomfortable questions. Some wondered if his body can handle the NBA schedule. Others went even further, questioning how committed he was to basketball, and some suggesting that he was protecting his draft stock by not playing through injuries. Those critics spread quickly. But months later, Peterson finally explained what was actually happening. After the season, doctors discovered that his reoccurring cramping was linked to an unusually high creatine level after he began supplementing in college. Once the issue was identified, the supplements stopped and Peterson said the cramping went away. Unfortunately for him, that explanation was way too late. The doubts were already there. His draft stock had already taken a hit, and looking back at it now, after what we already seen in the Summer League, that decision might just end up changing the future of the franchise and the future of the league. The first names that come to mind when I think of people that are smooth, calm, and collected is Dylan Harper, Shea, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Now I think Darryn Peterson can be one of those players, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm willing to take it a step further.
I never compromised that. I never allowed anybody to tell me what I was capable of accomplishing. I never let anybody tell me that I can't do.
Might not be the fastest guy or quickest guy, but my effort, I hope, will be to take up some of that. I'm a Kobe guy, so if you play both sides of the ball.
It's such a strange thing. There'll be times where you succeed and there are times that you fail. Wasting your time doubting whether you're going to be successful or not is pointless.
I say all the time I'm a Kobe guy. That's something he did. So anytime I can assert dominance, I try to. So at the end of the games, I try to kill.
And then it hit me. The reason why his game looks so familiar is because we've seen this style before. No, I'm not saying Darryn Peterson is Kobe Bryant. Nobody earns that comparison after 2 Summer League games. But the way he plays, the footwork, the patience, the pivot moves, the jab steps, the confidence in the mid-range, the ability to create shots without relying on overwhelming athleticism, those are all things Kobe Bryant made so special. Peterson has clearly studied that style of basketball. Whether he reaches that level is impossible to know. But if you're wondering why his game feels different from most young guards, that's why. 1 dribbles, 2 dribble. He doesn't waste any movement. Watch almost every possession. 1 dribble, 2 dribble, pull up, pump fake, step through, fade away. Everything has a purpose. Nothing looks rushed. He's playing at his own pace while everyone else is trying to speed him up. That's something that you usually can't teach, and great scorers have that ability. And maybe that's what makes this so exciting. In a league where so many young players rely on speed, athleticism, and highlight plays, Darryn Peterson is winning with skill. Summer League doesn't make a superstar, and it doesn't guarantee anything. There will be tougher defenses, longer season, and plenty of adversity ahead. But if these first games are any indication, the foundation is already there. I'm officially buying the hype. Now the real NBA hasn't started yet, but if these 2 last games are any indication of how it's gonna go, then man, we might have made a mistake letting them slip to number 2. With stars already on the team like Lauri Markkanen, Keontae George, Jaren Jackson Jr., and other pieces like that, this Jazz team can get very scary very fast. And if you're still not buying the hype, let me take you back a couple years when AJ played DP. Hey man, it didn't go how you think it went. The future number 1 pick versus the future number 2 pick, and neither one disappointed. AJ DeBonsta finished with 49 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And that may seem crazy until you look at Darryn Peterson's stat line. He answered with 58 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. With the game on the line, Darryn Peterson drilled the game-winning 3 to give prolific prep an 88-86 victory. Everything looks like it's going to be set up well for Darryn Peterson when he arrives. But hey, it's his job to prove the haters wrong and prove people like me right. But as you know, AJ DeBonsta was the number 1 pick, and he has been looking like a superstar as well. And as you know, he has not played a Summer League game yet. And this is no discredit to the previous draft, but I think this draft can be one of the best drafts there is. With AJ looking like a young T-Mac, with Peterson looking like a young Kobe, and Boozer looking like a young Tim Duncan, you have 3 legends who all win top 3. I can't see too many draft classes going like that. Now no, he's not Kobe Bryant just yet, but you would be crazy to tell me that you don't see the signs. But if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for further videos. Hey man, my name is Beyond the Arc. I'm taking a step back until our next upload.
Peace.